5 uncommon signs of strokes you should know about. Strokes often come without warning, like an uninvited guest barging into your life. We've all heard the classic signs: facial drooping, arm weakness, and slurred speech. But what about the sneaky, lesser-known symptoms that can catch you completely off guard? These uncommon signs are like the plot twists of a mystery novel, unexpected, yet crucial to spot. If you've ever wondered whether something seemingly random could be a warning sign, keep watching, because what you learn today could literally save a life, maybe even yours. Let's start with a real zinger: sudden hiccups or nausea. Yes, that's right, those annoying hiccups you usually blame on spicy food could actually be an early warning sign, especially in women. Why? Strokes in the brainstem can mess with the area that controls your body's involuntary functions, including hiccuping and nausea. Imagine brushing off your symptoms as a bad lunch, only to find out it's something much more serious. Next, ever had a moment where you felt like the entire world was spinning out of control? Dizziness, or vertigo, isn't just a side effect of standing up too fast. It can be a sign of a stroke affecting the cerebellum, which manages balance and coordination. If it's paired with difficulty walking, slurred speech, or vision issues, don't chalk it up to fatigue. It's time to take action. Now here's one that really throws people for a loop: sudden confusion or trouble understanding speech. We're not talking about forgetting why you walked into a room. We've all been there. This is a deeper, more unsettling kind of confusion, where simple instructions suddenly seem like quantum physics. Strokes affecting the brain's language centers, such as Wernicke's area, can cause this symptom, leaving the person feeling like they're trapped in a fog. Speaking of fog, let's talk about vision. While most people associate stroke with double vision or blindness, an unexpected loss of vision in one eye can also be a warning sign. This can happen suddenly and without pain, making it easy to dismiss as a random glitch. But in reality, it could indicate a blood clot or reduced blood flow to the occipital lobe. If this happens, it's not just your screen brightness, it's time to call for help. And finally, here's the curveball: sudden and unexplained fatigue or weakness. Sure, life is exhausting, but this isn't your garden variety tiredness. We're talking about overwhelming fatigue that feels like you've been hit by a truck. This symptom is especially common in women, who often dismiss it as stress or overwork. But if it's coupled with any other unusual symptoms, don't ignore it. It could be your body waving a red flag. Let's sprinkle in some real-life context. In a 2022 study, researchers found that nearly 25% of stroke survivors experienced at least one atypical symptom during their initial episode. This highlights just how critical it is to know the full spectrum of signs, not just the ones we've memorized from health posters. Now, picture Sarah, a 42-year-old teacher who felt dizzy and nauseated one morning, but brushed it off as a bad case of the flu. Hours later, she experienced slurred speech and facial drooping. By the time she got to the hospital, she was in the middle of a full-blown stroke. Had she recognized the early signs, her treatment could have started sooner, significantly reducing the damage. The takeaway? Don't wait for the classic signs to show up. Strokes are medical emergencies, and every second counts. If you or someone near you experiences any of these uncommon symptoms, especially if they occur suddenly, call emergency services immediately. It's better to be safe than sorry, and acting fast could mean the difference between recovery and lifelong complications. Remember, knowledge is power, but action saves lives. If this video opened your eyes to some surprising warning signs, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. It could make all the difference. And don't forget to check out our previous videos for more life-saving health insights. Until next time, take care of yourself and those around you, because health is the greatest wealth.